I wasn't expecting you to end. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Hmm.
I was
No,
just okay. I just had a question about like a studying method. Like for me, I'm not sure for anybody else, but I know the recommended way you guys do it is, study precept by precept, line upon line. But for me, I'm not. It's not clicking for me. I consider myself like a story based person, and so like
I'm
I
gonna
like
tell
reading. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, you're the easiest ones to teach. If you're a story-based person, you're the easiest type to teach. Way
Okay.
easier to teach. I tell you what, because all you need is a subject, a foundation, background,
Yeah.
issue, and a solution. You simple. You
Yeah.
easy. Oh yeah, you easy to do. Uh,
I just find it hard for me to like when you guys kind of bounce around the scripture. I get lost all the time, and I just kind of check out. I'm just being honest, and
okay, oh, no,
so
no, no. Tell you what. I'm gonna show you something. I was gonna go eat, but you already know I don't like nobody to be lost. So I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something real simple. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go here to tell you another parable to where we can understand what's happening with this. I'm gonna put forth another parable to you to where we can get it, to where we can really understand what's happening, why unbelief sits in on a lot of us, and really don't know why. And really don't know why these things happen. So I'm gonna tell you another parable. Tell you another parable. We're gonna get it not in the Bible, but tell you another parable. But I'm gonna show you the spiritual truth of it in the Bible. So I'm gonna tell you about this man who lived in the wilderness. This man lived in the wilderness, and the land was plagued by darkness and evil. He was a simple farmer. He had calluses and stuff all on his hand. He was a hard worker. But his heart was full of faith, belief, and expectations. This man always believed in the power of God will protect him and guide him through all things. And he never truly experienced the full extent of the power until the day he was called. He was called for this great mission. He was called for this. And we're going to see here where this happened in verse 14. It says, "For many are called, but few are chosen." It's interesting. The reason this is so interesting is because once he was called, he answered. He answered the call. And we'll see what went on here as we go through it. And to keep the parable in the information I just gave you. So one night as he was praying in the field, a messenger appeared unto him, telling him that he has been chosen. He's been chosen to go out into the world, and he has to fight against the powers of darkness. Him. So the messenger also reminded him of the same thing that you see in Luke chapter 10, verse 19. Told him this right up front. He says, "Remember, behold, I give you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and all the power over the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you." Wow. So the man, he was afraid when he first got the call. And then he had never fought a battle before, but he felt ill equipped to take on this force of evil. But the messenger assured him that he would not be alone, that God empowered him and would lead him every step of the way. So with this newfound courage, this man, he set on his journey, and armed only with faith, this belief, this expectation that what he was taught. His heart was full and determination was in him. As he traveled, he encountered many dangers, many obstacles, treacherous mountains, fighting lions and tigers and bears. He's fighting everything that's coming across. But every time he faced a strong challenge, he remembered this right there in Luke chapter 10, verse 19. Remember, I give you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. This promise of God was protecting him. He prayed for strength and this wisdom, and he leaned on that promise. And that scripture guided him. So he journeyed on. He began to see the hand of God work in these miraculous ways. He saw all these evil spirits. They'll flee soon as he come into the room, and soon as he come in there, they flee from the sound of his voice. When he saw the sick afflicted by them, he healed them. Gave them power to where they can feel joy and peace, knowing that now these vessels, which we were doing now, is seeking to doing the works of God. Through his experiences, this man learned the power that of God was greater than man's forces, the forces of darkness and evil. He learned that he can put forth only his faith in God to do mighty things for him. He can stand against them. So the same with this parable, where we understand with this faith, this expectation that we have to trust in God.